Put down the freaking cupcakes, bro. Answer the challenge. Answer the call for charity, bro.
What up, YouTube? This is Nate from Thrift Dweller, and today, in the ongoing efforts to clean the office, I'm doing a pickup video again, but not. There's some video game related stuff, but I think I'm turning into a Diamond Select PVC statue. How? I said that awkwardly on purpose because it was very uncomfortable to say it. Working out some of the kinks on this microphone, so hopefully the audio turns out okay. If it doesn't, my apologies ahead of time. What up, YouTube? Monday Nitro Pickups is back. Before I get started, reminder to everybody, please check out our November 4th charity live stream. It'll be on this channel, on YouTube, also on Twitch. Just go to our Facebook, facebook.com/thriftdwellers for all the details. Lester's working really hard on it. The layout looks crisp. 1080p at 60 frames per second. Next year we're going to do 4K, Lester. 4K. But like I said, today, I think I'm becoming somewhat of a Marvel statue collector. But yeah, Diamond Select really, I think, is making great strides in improvement. They're really filling that void that's kind of like in the cheaper end of Marvel statues, because if you're a collector of statues, and you kind of have to be a rich guy to do it, I think. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube with gigantic collections of like sideshow collectible Marvel statues, and man, those things are massive. They're like, I don't know, 20 something inches tall, and they weigh 40 pounds, 50 pounds, some of them. Ooh, ridiculous amounts of resin, polystone, whatever they're made out of. And those come with a hefty price tag, of course. They're like a G, $1,000 American. That's even more than Canadian dollars. So Diamond Gallery or Diamond Select, yeah, Diamond Select, especially their gallery line, really filling that void of more inexpensive statues for the more frugal fan. Admittedly, the resin statues started off kind of odd. Wolverine walking in the snow with his backpack, kind of odd. I didn't like that statue very much. And same thing with their PVC statues, I think. At first, they were decent. They were okay for the price point. They were great. But I think they're just getting better now with their PVC statues. And I think I have 3 examples here of... I'll go through them as I talk about them, where I think they've really shown like great improvement. I want to call them gallery. They're like Diamond Select. If you want to sponsor this channel, go right ahead, because I'm buying lots of your shit. Actually, today I pre-ordered the Daredevil Classic Costume PVC statue. That looks, in the picture's always better than the actual finished product, but damn, that picture looks sweet. I think that's going to be one of the statues to look out for coming out. Also, the Spider-Woman PVC statue looks really nice coming out. I also have the resin, my first Diamond Select resin statue, Spider-Gwen. Kind of a redundancy right here. But I got a PVC statue that I ordered for my daughter for her birthday. So those will be coming in the future. But today I've picked up 3 Diamond Select Gallery PVC statues that I want to go through. Stack of comics, just showing them here, but I'm not actually going to review them today. I'll do that on a Thrift Dweller Comics episode that no one likes to watch. But I enjoy making them. There's also a little bag of video game related toys here. Check it out. No segments today, just straight product. Narcos. A stack of comics. Damn. Video game guys, here you go. $4.99 for this bag. If you look inside, Mega Man NT action figures. Lots of accessories in here. Half of the accessories, I believe, don't belong to these characters, but nonetheless, there's some Transformer people in here. There's some guns in here. Interesting fact, if you're a action figure toy collector, as kind of what I've kind of drifted into after the, I have too many video games. Sometimes those action figure accessories are worth way more than the actual figure. Keep an eye out for that. And also got this $2.99 bag. It looks like, I don't know, Magnet Man. I didn't play a lot of the Mega Man NT stuff. Anything after Mega Man 6? The Mega Man X3. Anything after Mega Man X3 I never played. So I'm not familiar with these characters. But it's Mega Man. It's Capcom. Got to have it. That's a local commercial, actually, so you guys might not get that reference. 30% off with these. There's some other things that I bought that day. So yeah, I'll unbag them for you guys. Maybe on another, I don't know. I might do it at the end of this video. I might not. It'll say on the screen what I'm doing with that video. One comic that I did want to go over. This is the first printing of Edge of Spider-Verse issue number 2, the first appearance of Spider-Gwen. For those who are not in the know, Gwen Stacy was like one of the first. There's like this love duality between Mary Jane and Gwen Stacy. Spoiler alert. Gwen Stacy died in the Marvel 616 universe. However, in an alternate universe, during this Edge of Spider-Verse storyline, which I haven't read yet, they introduced different types of Spider-Men and women, actually. So Gwen Stacy, in this iteration, actually was the one who got all the Spider-Man powers instead of Peter Parker. This one, actually, I got for 20 bucks at a local comic book convention that I was actually a vendor at. Check out the link for that video in the description below. We were selling video games there. Anyway, some guy was like, hey, do you want this for 20 bucks? And I actually saw this at my local comic book store near my house. $49.99. Of course, I talked him down a little bit. Max Collectibles, great place in Winnipeg. If you are here, hit me up. I'll tell you where it is. Tell them Nate sent you. Spider-Gwen, this was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive release. Sculpted by the great Jean St. John. If you've been following me on Nate's reviews, he also did that Spider-Man statue in the shelf over here. That wasn't too bad. This one looks okay. You know, I really got to get into it, open her up, and see what she's all about. This one is number 512 in a limited edition of 3000. And this box was actually a little dinged up, so I think that's why he had it at a $49.99 price tag, which really is the suggested retail value of this item. But a lot of comic book stores in our city like to charge 60 bucks for them. So this really was the suggested retail for this item, $49.99. I asked him if he could help me out if I pay him in cash, and he was happy to oblige. It helps to be a regular, though. You know what I mean? This one is different. This one is a variant as opposed to the, I guess, general release version where she's masked. And honestly, looking at this, I think I might have preferred her masked. That's one of the problems, actually, with Diamond Select PVC statues, in my opinion. It's very hard to get that look of polystone and resin in PVC, especially when you're doing, like, the face. Anything facially. Anything facially looks very plasticky in PVC form, in my opinion. I don't think PVC lends itself very well to like all the details and intricacy of the face. But from what I've seen in the past to this one, this is actually not a bad facial. Can't wait to crack her open. Take a look. This one I got at my local GameStop, which is in Canada's EB Games, actually. There you go. Limited edition. One of 6,000. Ironheart Unmasked variant. The general release of this one, she's obviously helmeted. And in this one, she's not, which I think actually is really badass to not have the helmet on. She looks dope in this, in my opinion. This one differs a little bit from the general PVC Diamond Select statues. I think this is the next step up for them, to be honest. This one's a little bit of a newer release, but they got a flap, bro. They got a flap. Really shows, gives a nice premium feel to this statue as opposed to just having the open window box display. This one still has that, but they add the front flap so they have a nice art piece on the inside. Really, just something that simple, having that little front flap, makes it feel like a really good value. And if you look at the actual price I got this for, with my Edge Platinum card, $26.98. That's like over half price of the original retail price of this statue. Damn! That's a good deal. When I saw it, man, I picked it up as fast as I could. Apparently, there were other ones there. My friend Evan, who works at EB Games, said that, yeah, there was other ones that got snapped up really quick. $26.99, I think, was a great deal for this. This one was sculpted by Phil Ramirez. And as you can see, it's a San Diego Comic-Con International exclusive, only at GameStop. And, yeah, that one looks really cool. Haven't read much Ironheart, to be honest with y'all. I get the general idea. She's like a 15-year-old student. It says so right in the back. And she made her own Iron Man suit. So Tony Stark said, yo, you're smart. Last but not least, to me, one of the comics that I'm actually, one of the comic storylines, one of the comic arcs, one of the titles that I'm following from Marvel right now is One of the titles I'm actually following right now for Marvel is Gwenpool. I thought she was a very intriguing character. She actually first came out on a Deadpool Secret Wars, I can't remember what issue it was. She was just like a variant cover where that whole month they were doing Gwen Stacy versions of different characters. And for some reason, Gwen Stacy as Gwenpool really resonated with like cosplayers, and just a lot of the general public really took to her. So they're like, hey, she's very popular right now. Let's make our own comic line of her, like Marvel likes to do. This one I pre-ordered as soon as they announced it. I pre-ordered it at my local comic book store and it came in. I made a video blog about it. Check it out. Link in the description below. This is Gwenpool from Diamond Select Gallery line. And like I said, I am reading her title, her story arc, or whatever. I'm reading that line, that series. I'm really enjoying it for the main reason that she's a new character. She's kind of quirky, and it's not that difficult to read. To be honest, reading Secret Empire took some brain power, you know what I mean? And sometimes I don't really want to be in a complicated storyline, if that makes any sense. You know, I want to be able to just read something easy. You know, those times when you want to just watch a really crappy action movie with no storyline, but like, hey, Michael Bay made it, explosions. Some days you just want to see some explosions. Costumed characters, like with a full mask and everything, look really good in PVC, but when you try to realistically capture the design of someone's bare face in a PVC statue, at least from what I've seen in these Diamond Select Gallery statues, that gets a little bit tricky and kind of makes a cheaper look. Gwenpool is just on the verge of that, in my opinion. Looking at her now, she's covered from like the mouth, nose up. I think if she was unmasked, it would look totally cheap, but that mask kind of saves the overall design of the statue. But like I said, I really got to get into this, open her up, review it for you guys so you can check it out on this channel or the sister channel, Nate's Reviews. But that's it for this pickup video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Do you think it would be nice if there was a video game version of Gallery Diamond Select statues? I totally said that wrong. Do you wish that there was a video game version of Diamond Select Gallery PVC statues that are like inexpensive? Because right now the only major players in the game making statues is like First 4 Figures. Ian follows that like religiously, and those are $600-700 statues. They make really nice, big, meaty statues out of resin, polystone, or whatever. They're not making cheap PVC statues, but don't you think it'd be really nice to have a company that makes PVC Mega Man statues? You know what was really good actually was that Street Fighter 5 Ryu statue that came with the special edition. Even though you didn't get any story mode when you bought it, that PVC statue of Ryu was actually really good, very well detailed. Why can't they make more though? Like, just make a whole line of those PVC Street Fighter statues like you did for Ryu. First 4 Figures, I'm talking to you too. Love you to sponsor this channel. Damn, I'm just rambling right now. I really should organize my thoughts better. But thank you very much for watching this channel. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And also, check us out November 4th. Charity live stream for Extra Life. Costume design on Gwyneth Poole herself. It is pretty badass costume. There's like one issue I'm reading where she's at a superhero costume shop or whatever, and the dressmaker is like, all right, here's the top, and then she's like, great, this costume is awesome. And he's like, the costume shop guy is like, hey, your pants aren't ready yet. She's like, pants? I'm not gonna wear pants. Dope.